Hello, welcome to One On with Jane. I'm your host, and today I have Nick Pizzuti in my show. So, I know you do stand-up comedy. What actually got you into doing stand-up comedy?
Growing up in special ed, I used to get kicked out of class a lot of times because I was embarrassed to read in front of the class. Mm-hmm. So I'd make a joke out of something and get kicked out of class. So it was a defense.
Interesting. So, are you the youngest in the family or the oldest? Or?
Youngest.
Oh.
Yes.
So they say the youngest one is always a comedian in the family.
Right.
Okay.
Because we usually didn't have any rules, right?
Oh, yeah. I understand that feeling because I actually did stand-up comedy before in the past, and every time I say something stupid, they listen to me, my family, and every time I say something smart, they don't. So I was like, oh, okay. What's your favorite joke that you actually love saying?
My favorite joke is the special ed jokes. Growing up in special ed, the short yellow bus and the reference I always make because I'm epileptic. When people picked on me, I have the ability to shake things off.
When you actually say epileptic, what do you mean by that?
I have seizures. There's my front temporal lobe, left temporal lobe. There's a malfunction, we'll call it.
I keep thinking, is there a cure for it? Like there's diabetes, and you know how you could actually eat something healthy to empower you? Or, I heard B12 pills, I've been looking into them, work for a lot of things. Have you ever tried a B12?
No.
Oh.
That's interesting. I would assume that vitamins would probably assist you. I don't know that it could ever completely cure it because it is kind of based off of your diet.
Okay. I hate when they say the word diet because you have to diet the first 5 pounds you lose. So, has anyone ever heckled you?
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
Did you do a comeback and get them back?
I actually apologized to them because it wasn't. As most comics, we try not to offend, but we do end up stepping on some toes along the way. And I apologized / made joke. So.
I keep wondering if did you ever offend the audience, and did anyone ever punch you out?
No, I haven't had that happen, but I did have a person walk out. They were offended by the material that I was doing.
Oh, wow.
But on the other hand, I did have a lady come up to me and give me a big hug too and say that was the first time she's been able to laugh about that, and her son is epileptic.
Oh. They say, I know it happens to musicians, but sometimes comedians could actually get picked up after a show. Did anyone ever try picking you up?
At the beginning of my set, I'd spell out my name, and most people, if they add me on Facebook, and the literally first time I did comedy, well, about 2 years ago when I got back into it, I got 2 Facebook messages that were pretty graphic.
Oh. Yeah, I guess so. What encouraged you to, were any of your friends into stand-up comedy? That's what got you into it?
No, I was usually the clown of my group, so I was the one that was destined to do it, I guess.
Yeah, because I found being shy in the past, and I found like I actually have to crack a joke to cover up my shyness. Were you ever shy and you cracked a joke to cover your shyness just to get out of it?
Yeah, similar technique. It's not because I'm shy, it's just because I'm shallow, I think. So as opposed like me at a funeral, you know.
Yeah, I was actually at a funeral a long time ago, and my brother said, "Don't crack any jokes at the funeral." He was looking at me like he was going to kill me. I was like, "I'm not going to crack jokes." So I walk in like this and not really say anything. I feel like a zombie, and people think, "Oh, what's wrong with her?" You know.
Exactly. Yeah. That's such an awkward situation.
Yeah. So, being Italian, do you actually speak it?
No, there's a bit that I do about that too, and my grandfather was just this old, bitter, racist Italian guy.
Really?
So I know the cuss words, basically, is what I'm trying to say.
Did you actually pick up any qualities from him? Like sometimes they say, you might come up with a funny racist joke, but you don't want to really say it because old people are always racist.
Yeah. Especially like the first generation people. You probably understand. Like the first generation, like their community wasn't like ours. You know what I mean? Like it was very closed. like the Italians just hung out with Italians, Chaldeans just hung out with Chaldeans.
Yeah,
There wasn't that variety.
Yeah, they say variety is the spice of life. So nowadays I'm seeing everybody married to everybody.
Yeah, exactly. No doubt about it.
Yeah, thanks a lot for being in my show.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Thanks everybody for tuning in to One on One with Jane. All you have to do is find me on Facebook under Jane DAB. D is in determined, A is in Bilty, B is in bright. If you do not have Facebook, all you have to do is email actorswill215@gmail.com. On the subject line, make sure you mention talk show. And that way you could actually subscribe to my page. Thank you.